That's one.
Okay, 49.
All roads lead to this. This is the final invitational of the year. 2 players from each major region of Super Smash Bros. Was invited. In addition, there were players voted in and those who won spots in previous tournaments including Super Smash Con, Luminosity Makes Moves Miami, Poor Priority 8, and the Last Chance Qualifier, Genesis Black. But only one will be crowned king. Who are the ones who will watch the throne?
All right, we'll do it again.
Wow! You're done!
4 round-robin pools all determine seeding for the final bracket. Pool A consists of the number 1 seed Miya, as well as Tweek, Kurama, and Bloom Forever. Miya comes into this weekend ready to prove why he's amongst the best there is. But my goat Tweek will remind him who's been in the spotlight a lot longer.
Yep.
Okay. He's like, yo, I got these too, bro.
I got the barrels.
Good catch.
Still not enough, though. He is. Oh, no!
Oh, my God.
Being blown up.
Yep.
You can put that bucket away so fast. I feel like Mia's throwing it out just to check him, just to say, hey. Okay, Miya is sensing the fear in the corner. Picks up a grab. Wow, almost calling out the high recovery angle. Is he still dead? I think so. Yeah, last hit situation. Tweek gets a banana to hit.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, he needs a banana to hit, and that is all he needed right being so short that with almost no charge, Tweek is still able to make it to the other side of the stage. That's going to be so matchup defining here.
Okay.
Yeah, because on a stage like down.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness, the barrel! Get out of here, Tweek! Miya is activated. He has got he's now back, the trap lord is back, bro. He's not letting you off this ledge.
Dang.
Uh-oh.
My man is getting tapped up. Oh, my goodness.
Threw the banana there.
Yeah, chair.
Miya's clutch factor is becoming reminiscent of Acola's. With such a back and forth set to start things off, Miya would go on to sweep both Kurama and Bloom Forever to easily advance to Championship Sunday. With the competition this stacked, I'm afraid it just looks like Bloom Forever wasn't able to cut it thus far, losing every set he played, including a surprising come-from-behind victory by Kurama.
And the mix-up.
Oh man, this is classic Bayo right here. 200% on the opponent.
Absolutely.
Still has to put maximum respect out here against No!
Are you dead? Give me your money.
That would lead second and third placements of this pool down to this final set. This will determine their placements in the gauntlet phase and perhaps how difficult the remainder of this tournament will be for them. Tweek versus Kurama.
Confidently, boys, that should do it.
No way.
For hours, gotta make a little adjustment. Sometimes you need one to wake up.
Panicking at all, man. I was gonna say, like, Tweek has been doing a lot of monkey flips towards, and that's not usual, like, Tweek behavior.
He does have jump. He does have jump. Yeah.
Oh, no! You're gonna lose the game for that.
He didn't grab
Never know what to think of Hall Bashing against Mario, because we can't forget Hall Bashing has really low ceiling.
Wow. Are we getting 5, boys? I'm starting to get the 5s.
I think so.
Yeah.
The movement right now. Nice. There it is.
No jump.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, just being in front of the banana, like, getting yourself around the banana space is so difficult to move. And Junior's moving.
Yeah, man, it's the legit experience. And honestly, I kind of would say that Tweek plays most like legit. Yeah, of course, this character with such a devastating punish game. One grab, one up air, even a down air underneath the platform. All of that could lead into death right now. Tweek's still in the red zone.
I was gonna say his down tilts and up tilts have been hitting too.
Oh my God,
he's dead.
He's actually dead.
The timing mix-ups are so good. The spacing for both. Scary, bro. The spacing for both of these players.
Wait!
He's dead.
No, he's not. He's down jumping this whole time.
He's too far.
What are you doing? Okay, Kurama knows.
Down tilt.
He can't finish.
Double jump.
Tweek clutches it. Getting second in his pool means Tweek will only have to win one more set in the gauntlet phase in order to make it to winner's side on Sunday.
The range of it.
So he has to find the right.
You're so smart.
teleported, bro.
Looking to level up your play? Metafy is the best place to get access to exclusive guides and coaching from veteran pro players, including those that feature in this video. Use the link in the description to sign up for Metafy today. Now back to the video. The Poor Priority 8 champion and newly signed member of Luminosity Gaming, Sonix, is joined by Ken, MK Leo, and Louis Money. They all make up Pool B, and let me tell ya, the pair Sonic mains ran rampant. Having played him many times before, Louis Money puts up a valiant effort versus Sonic.
9%, 9%. Why did he attack right there? Wait, 2% separates them. This is huge. He got it. Oh, he misses the neutral air. Oh, he's gonna hit him. No, Sonic slips up by him. Oh, he tried the neutral beam. Literally 1 percentage point.
Let's try.
Yeah, that's it. Oh my god, what the big.
But despite all that he can do, Sonix is showcasing his talents of the best in the world. This experience would prove futile for Louis Money, as he proceeded to get ran over by Ken as well.
One game plan. It's a very solid game plan.
Sonix, however, showed his true dominance over Ken. He let him know who the actual best Sonic main in the world is. In addition, Sonix also handily defeated MK Leo as well. But is now the time for MK Leo's redemption arc. At UFA, Leo took a hard loss to Reflo, the Palatina main from France. Now he faces the NorCal hometown hero, Louis Money. This time, Leo drops Byleth and comes equipped with Aegis. Top tier versus top tier. Has Leo solved Palatina?
He had to complete the dab.
A little up tilt actually thinking about it.
That is true.
Oh my, like.
The stock should end at 120. Your character should die like a Zelda final
You
spec.
should explode like a stamina meter.
Exactly, yes. Your character should die of exhaustion. 200% on Leo. What a monumental effort. Neutral after. They can pop it out. Rob has the same thing where he'll just throw it out.
Hey. Man, Louis. He's got Leo in a good
MK Leo's woes continue. Is his heart really just not in it anymore? Or is this more a case that everyone else is caught up to him? Leo did defeat Ken in their set, however, with his overall losses, MK Leo will place dead last in his pool. Second place belongs to Ken for winning the head-to-head, and Louis Money will be rewarded third place. Moving on. Pool C had heavy hitters. Rankings-wise, current best in the world Acola returns, as well as Gluteny, Dabuz, and newcomer WebbJP. Acola powered through his opponents like he's never left. For those questioning his skill, Acola looks in turn to silence the doubters. He easily 3-1s Gluteny as well as 3-1s Dabuz. Surely no one thought WebbJP, of all people, would stand much of a chance with Sheik. And so the set began, Acola quickly taking the first 2 games. WebbJP may be more of a novice rookie in this realm of legends, but sometimes it takes someone new to come up with new ideas to take down the beast.
Yeah. Oh, there's the needles.
He does not miss those.
That situation is so rough too when you put the block.
Hey, we'll take the game so he can sort of focus on whip punishing Acola. And as I say that,
The wall and just mine forever.
oh, can the needles bounce on his counter hits and get the big damage like he was getting in those first 2 games?
Perfect. That non-interaction actually from WebbJP is kind of.
Oh, wait a minute.
Didn't get the hit that he wanted.
This game could go to time, but the back air is
That's gonna do it. Game 5.
Yeah, I mean, saying far back, and that's the
First
first.
to play clean for 3 minutes for like hours.
Oh, there it
He's
is.
not going to find the mark.
Man.
Yep.
Oh, and the bouncy fish is going to find the mark. So great.
Run away from me, baby.
2 forward smashes.
Webb, run away.
Okay, hold on. I don't even want to say
situation.
nothing anymore.
Right.
It's so.
Just let the game play.
Yeah.
And this is a very intense situation because he's been hitting those needles conversions all set, and this is where the needles conversion would mean 1 above all the rest.
Oh my goodness, the roll, dude! This is so close, and there's still a lot of time. Not the
way.
forward.
Webb almost clutched it. Like, look. You can see it on Acola's face. He was literally this close to losing. Acola moves on to Championship Sunday. WebbJP may have missed out against Acola, but he has his sights set on another beast, Gluteny.
We're gonna feel like he's in a threat, but wait, hold on. WebbJP.
Chicken right there. Wow, and the tip of the up B actually connecting. No!
Down
Are you
tilt
dead?
up in that situation.
Yummy. Bye.
Oh, he's dead.
No way.
Oh, just barely.
Yeah, thank goodness.
How do you get off this ledge? Wow, with the vanish, and your stock is gonna disappear as well.
Space to run away from Cheek because on small battlefield, it's like you're very limited to like where you can actually go.
All right. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on.
I like the reverse needles.
Oh, no way.
Go into the WAP though, because up tilt might even send you too far unless it's the weak hit. Neutral air and up air.
Do it.
Oh, the last minute cross though.
I just want to see a spot dodge waft again. People are not degenerate enough. Like, come on. Spot dodge waft. You're just literally watching Gluto move the bike around. Like, what are you doing, brother? Oh!
Wow. Here.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. It's bike gang.
Oh, jeez.
We go, Hold on.
It's just maintaining this lead, yeah.
Using needle gang right here. Acupuncture City.
I was for sure that he was going to die there.
The jab. Okay, jab is quick enough to bust up down tilt dash attack. We'll
The
take
up
it.
smash there? Right. It's like two of the same people playing against each other, Gluto and WebbJP, because Gluto's also super slick.
Recovery, like, then you'll get the sloppy landing if you choose to skip the ledge.
You know what it is? It's because, like, Gluto... Oh, wait.
There we go.
Nice.
You guys, he'll try to catch you being greedy when him landing, and he'll just throw out the wall. And since it has super armor, throw out a move.
No way.
Oh, no, we're vibing.
Like, not gonna do it yet.
Okay, but see, again, another time we're in the corner. Handful of needles right now.
Oh, he tried to mix
tried
it
it
up.
again.
Crushing defeat. Webb's getting so close. People are actually starting to believe in Sheik. Dabuz, though, he's just a different animal. There's very few people in this world that's been able to beat Dabuz the very first time they ever fought against him. And this is no different. This one was a body bag. Gluteny will get second in the pool and Dabuz will land third. Webb's Cinderella story may have landed him in fourth place, but all eyes are on the kid as this tournament continues.
Here in the third and probably final game of this set. Super tough.
Oh,
What the heck?
caught sleeping.
The final set of competitors. Pool D has Spargo, Light, ApolloKage, and Tarek. Fellas, this is perhaps the most hype pool yet. Spargo has been out of the talk of the top 3 competitors lately, falling behind Acola, Miya, and Sonix. But this tournament, he's looking to return to his former glory. First up is the Genesis Black Last Chance Qualifier winner himself, ApolloKage. And let me tell ya, this set was explosive.
Just reacted immediately. Oh,
You're gone!
when I picked Cloud against Snake. Bro's blade beaming. I'm chilling.
Sometimes you gotta beam, man.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
We got close to
opportunity
game here,
though.
man.
We got the limit. Oh,
you know
that
he's looking
up air.
for finishing
Yeah.
touch. Finishing
Free.
touch, bro.
That
You
up air
know
finishing
Spargo,
touch
man.
was good.
It's like a signature move.
Yeah,
Up air,
back,
though.
baby.
Go.
Yeah.
It's either 3-stock or getting 3 stocks. One of the
No between.
No between.
Seeing down smash tech chases, though, he's got to be feeling pretty good.
Watch the nade.
AK hasn't gone
Watch
off stage
the
a
nade.
whole lot. Yep. You know he's going to
cooking
cook
the
back here.
nades.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
literally cooking, yes.
That's one.
Okay,
There you go.
49.
Oh my God! Okay. Oh my God! I was like, oh, don't die like this. Hold up,
bro.
We still going.
Bro just F smashed.
Yo, we're in the. Bro, really did that? No way, the deal. No.
Spargo may have been able to clutch this victory, but Light would prove to be something of a Goliath to Spargo's David. Except this time, there is no slingshot. Only pain.
Oh my god.
The Charles' favorite setup, bro.
Yeah.
If he gets him on the ledge one more time, soft dash attack back here.
Oh, that's it. That's the one.
Oh, we get a chance to get it though.
Like, I would have tried to enter, or he would have wanted to enter the rival thing.
Oh,
but he
I
was
was
like,
just-
I got
Oh, that worked.
So
Those
that,
reversal down airs, man. Really
yeah,
silly.
yeah.
Well, Fox just loves to cross you up for the most part, right?
Yeah, no,
Foxes feel
absolutely.
safe when they cross.
Spargo's pattern. Oh, baited. Oh my god.
Oh,
he's
wait,
missing
wait.
it. Oh my god.
I thought it was about to be over.
Ankles?
I thought it was a frame trap.
Oh boy, but now it's Spargo's turn. Yo, he's been shine stalling a lot better recently. Oh, he got the
man,
Pele. You got the Pele,
He
bro.
had the idea though. He was right.
Oh, nice.
Disengage here. Great tomahawk from Spargo. Tries to get the dash attack, but the up air is going to be
Just
enough.
do it.
Yes,
Wow,
it
it
is.
is.
Oh, damn.
There, going for the grab, but the roll instantly coming out from Spargo. Spargo still has limit. Fox is very light,
He's got to watch those.
76%.
He's got to watch those sign stalls. He's got
Oh,
to
the
watch
parry.
them.
Yeah,
Back throw, wait a minute.
I was just about to say that he's giving up a lot of time stalls. And Spargo is looking.
Up smash.
Oh!
3-0.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
3-0. Light straight up dumpstered Spargo. Spargo will go on to dispatch with Tarek, but his fate is uncertain if he'll even be number 1 in this pool. It's all gonna come down to the following sets. First, a grudge match. ApolloKage has silenced Light in multiple majors throughout 2023. Light is looking to put an end to this snake by any means necessary.
And maybe the timing just a tad bit off.
Look at the low profiling to it. Real thing that ApolloKage is at.
Right now, Light hasn't gotten too much damage on AK. AK just complete control of this last stock here. Light can't seem to find an opening, and whenever Light does, you take a little bit.
Oh, that's the game right there. Yeah, accidentally grabbed the grenade.
I need to make this play.
Okay.
Good dare.
I like when AK dares, man. No. Huge that didn't kill, by the way. Now Light is going to be taking probably more damage, even if he's getting his hits. Yep. That's what we were talking about, too. Look at that. He took the lead right there.
I didn't even know that was there. That was
Is this
so
all
well
from
played.
explosives? This damage,
Yes.
all this damage is
This
just
is absolutely only explosives right now. Snake is a generational character. That killed.
I should take too much of that grenade tax damage.
Oh no, he did not.
Was that was drop down there, right? Had to have been. Misinput on that down smash. Unless he expected a jump, but Snake don't be jumping.
Up to,
my
God.
grenade.
He did that on
just always
purpose. He
saving
did that on
him.
purpose. He knew. If you're a Snake player, or any player with a projectile that comes back or can help you out, you know when to whip and bait like that. It's so
That's
good.
it.
Wow, dude.
Grenade into up smash.
Wow.
It feels like
he's playing fantastic.
Nice.
Okay.
Very balled out night, dude. He's going for a lot of stickies this game. I think it's the first one he actually landed. This could be. Gotta be careful. Oh, it's back on Snake,
on
actually.
him now.
Yeah.
I hate keeping track of that. I hate keeping track.
Really good
definitely
for
needed
Light.
this lead,
Yeah,
yeah.
like he wants this.
There you go. Light on
62,
hit,
70.
dude. He's labbed that combo, by
That
the way.
was
Been in the lab with Fox in and up.
that was so good.
You know what I'm saying,
Good
Chuck?
lord.
He should be dead.
Back here? Ooh, neutral air. Okay, off stage. Oh, he tried. Oh, I love when AK tries that, but the patience from Light, beautiful way.
Gain some shield.
Okay,
now
yeah.
that should
He
be
just,
good now.
he just
Or
set
just
up
these
right now.
snakes,
I
yeah.
love
This
this.
is so bad.
Yeah, I love this.
That's
'cause-
it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not.
Not getting the punish on that.
That's why he picked the stage though, because he wants to
Nice.
be able to sit down.
Setting up the wall.
Light was doing so good, and he just allowed himself to get hit by other explosives.
Dang, and Light did not sour dash attack that normal getup.
Someone check him headphones, bro. I don't know. Still getting hit by C4.
Low shield here. Still doesn't
I know we said this was a rivalry, but
Michael Flatley, man. Lord of the Dance up tilt is going to do it standing right
Now this is a monkey wrench into things. You see, ApolloKage goes on to defeat Tark, but the way things are set up, Spargo over Apollo, who beat Light, but Light beat Spargo. The fate of the entire pool rests in this final set. Game counts and head-to-heads will factor heavily in determining who is the first seed of the pool to move on to Sunday. The thing is, Tark has lost to both Spargo and ApolloKage, but he's taken games. If Light wants to be #1 seed, he not only needs to beat Tark, but he needs to crush him.
You know, a lot has changed since then, but
That's kind of a good thing. I mean, like a lot of players are like, oh,
They're not going to get
missing
baited
jumping.
into thinking they can do something.
Exactly. Yeah.
racing around him.
Oh, that could have been it.
Yeah. Good stuff. This is so scary for both players right now.
wow, that did it,
killed.
right? His first stock was behind here. Oh, the last
That
hit
was so-
saving him.
Oh, trying to get a sour dash attack there. The Shine Saw, wow, and the directional air dodge down to the ledge here. Light getting very creative, trying to get the tech roll away. Not going to connect here for Light.
You were telling me yesterday, forward smash is his strongest smash attack, right?
Yeah,
That's even how he took the first stop. Like it was.
Nice,
He's so
dude.
good at it, man.
The screen is shaking.
Dude, pickups. It is so important against Box to know all your combos because he's just a little different than most of the cast, right? Like the way he falls, the way you need to hit him. So that was really good by Tweek.
Hey, that does like so much damage on you. Okay.
Oh, no, up smash. Oh, that dash. Both these characters do be dash attacking. They're kind of similar.
Well, like grenade is like water though. That's different.
Oh, the double shot.
That's gonna KO. Jeez, that's a good point.
Light sunk really, really low. Was still able to make it back with Firefox, but it's a pretty big risk because if Tariq doesn't get hit by that, then you put yourself into a really bad edgeguard scenario.
It's frame trapping, bro. He's doing everything right. Light not getting an up smash. That was crucial. We might be going to a game 5 right now, gentlemen. A reverse 3 stock.
That would be crazy momentum for Tariq, but Dion in on the 4.
With that, Light has secured his #1 seed. Due to the overall game counts, ApolloKage will actually get the 2nd seed, followed by Spargo in 3rd and Tark in 4th. Miya, Acola, Sonix, and Light will advance to Championship Sunday. Now, to be clear, no one has been eliminated yet, but the stage is set for the Gauntlet round. Next video, I'll cover the Gauntlet sets through the majority of top 16. See you then.